Dr. G. Good
How
evening.
are you?
I'm doing great. Awesome. How are you?
I'm doing great. Listen, I am going to send you the prices, but I've been checking with other people because I haven't done this so long on my own. And I normally negotiate with a company that I've worked for in the past.
Okay.
So I'm checking around some of the major companies and how much they pay, um, for consulting work. And then I can, so that they won't say I'm charging too much. So I'll try to get that to you tomorrow.
Okay. That sounds great. And
Okay.
I mean, no matter what people say, once I look at the prices, I'll know whether we are going to charge more or we are going to charge less.
Okay.
Definitely, it shouldn't be for your kind of experience, it shouldn't be less than $120 per hour. Um,
Okay.
or it can be George does $500 per hour.
He
But
does
that
500 per hour?
Yeah, that's right. That's way too far. But George has got, I mean, he ran his own private practice for 40 years.
Okay.
I mean, he's in authority to ask that because when you get on a session with him, you will know. And he also empowers other practitioners, mainly the facilitators, to charge high because there's nobody out there who can compare with George or who can compete with George.
Okay.
I mean, when you get on a call with him, or probably when you attend the 2-day anger management facilitator certification, you will know. But the reason we are here right now is most people struggle between $30 per hour to $70 per hour or $80 per hour. I know people who charge $60 per hour or who are comfortable with $45 per hour also. The industry standard, most organizations, uh, they say, um, I mean, it's way too low if it's $25 or if it's $35. People
Hmm.
struggle to make that kind of money in healthcare, mainly in terms of telehealth as a practitioner. But the good thing here is your experience. I mean, that what motivates me because it's very tough to have uh, an experience as a literacy specialist and somebody who traveled the world, probably Dubai or UAE or Middle East, working as a principal and all that. So
Yeah.
we need to, it doesn't matter what you teach, even you teach alphabet, even if you teach numbers like 1 2 3 to 100, it doesn't matter. There
Yes.
are there are people with problem, there are kids with that problem, there are children with problem, and
That's true.
parents do need your solution, parents do need your offerings. If parents complain that we are charging too much, that's their problem, it's not our problem.
That's true. That's
We
true.
don't need to
And no,
show
go on. I'm sorry. Go on.
I mean, we don't need to show empathy. You've been showing
No,
empathy, or you've been
no,
showing,
not gonna do it.
yeah.
No, no.
So when it comes to our offerings, we don't tell people directly pay this much because they get offended. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
so we have a webinar selling formula, and webinar selling formula is a proven model of many millionaires online.
Okay.
That's a fail-proof model. It's a bulletproof strategy that works like a charm
Okay.
because you have a mission, you have a purpose, you have the authority, uh, which I'll build socially.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, if you have time now, we can.
I do. Let's look.
So let's look at launching the initial site. Even if you can allow me, or if you can share your screen, I
Okay.
can go back to uh, Canva and I'll show you. And
Okay.
we don't need customized domain or site. So if you can just share your screen, we'll go to Canva. I'll show you a quickly template. As you
Okay.
said, the second episode will be ready anytime. Like as you mentioned, second episode takes time.
But I do need to say something.
Yes, Dr. G.
I was gonna say that before I went to the Middle East, I was doing a lot of author visits, and I charged $1,500 a day.
Wow. That's
And then that was not including a hotel, if I had to have a hotel stay, and food and gas.
wow, it's only for the service. Okay.
Huh?
Yeah, that's for the service. It doesn't
Yeah,
include
so
travel and stay.
no, I didn't even put that in there. That's just for my fee for presenting. And I normally started about 8:30 in the morning, and 3 o'clock I was done.
Wow. Do we have any recordings or pictures of those?
Do I have what?
Do we have pictures or recordings of those?
Oh yeah. Would you like for me to? I thought I sent you some when I went into schools to present. I'll send you some pictures of those.
Okay.
And also I charged an extra $500 for an hour writer's workshop for the teachers. So I walked away per day $2,000.
Wow, that's great. That's amazing.
Yep.
That's motivating for me.
Yeah. But I was working last year I went to 2 schools. And that was because I had a recommendation from a friend of mine who is in New York. She's a writer. And so that's why I knew that I needed to have a website. I knew I needed to have podcasts, all those things, so that librarians can see me. Because before I went to the Middle East, I went there in 2009. And before then, that's when I was doing a lot of author studies, presentations, but that stopped. But I think it's picking back up again, where librarians are now having money to bring authors in.
Okay, we can connect to the authors.
Librarians.
Yeah, librarians and authors, or anybody who
And
is,
I'm sorry, go on.
anybody who is willing to work on their writing skills. Yeah, please go
And
ahead.
then there's the writers, there is the writers librarians association, and they're always looking for keynote speakers. So
Wow.
I've done that also. Anyway, let me move this.
Yeah, if you choose accept on the screen, okay, you had given me already, okay. So so right now, do we already have a website? If I just Google your name.
I don't have a website.
So I have a solution tree which talks about, when I just Google your name, this is what I get.
Yep.
I get a solution tree with this. Are these guys still with us, or do we?
Oh, they're still with me. As a matter of fact, I have the book. I thought I shared with you the copy. Shifting to Digital. That's the book that came out last year. And I have a partner with that one. And then I'm editing now a new book called Who Says I Can't Read? And that should be out. I'm hoping that it will be out in the spring or early fall. And they are with Solution Tree. Solution Tree is one of the top publishing companies for professional development for teachers.
Okay, that's great. So is this also ours? The cutting edge by, no, this is not ours.
That's mine.
Okay. But we are not, are we working on that?
No, it's already out. It came out in 1994, but then it came out again. They reprinted it because it went to the old company sold it to another company, Lee and Low Publishing House. So children's books don't do well unless you're promoting them or unless you are out in the schools. And that's what I was telling you. And so this is out now in hardcover and paperback.
Okay.
This one, After School, is out of print, but people still can get it from Amazon.
Okay.
That was an award-winning book.
Okay. Are we
It was the Smithsonian's children. It was on the Smithsonian's children's book list.
okay? Are we promoting the?
The Music in Derek's Heart is out of print now, but it was a Reading Rainbow book.
Okay.
And this is my new one. It was reprinted again last year, Papa's Mark. And if you notice, the illustrated won the Coretta Scott King Award. The Shaking Bag is out of print, but people can still get it. It was a Parent Choice Award. After School was a Smithsonian Children's Honor Book. So all of my books have been awarded.
Yeah. Are we promoting? So which books are we promoting in this list?
The one I want to promote would be The Barber's Cutting Edge and Papa's Mark, because those are my new ones.
Oh, but people can still get the ebook version of the Shaking Bag. They can still get the ebook version of After School.
Well, I don't know if they can or, well, I don't know. I've never thought about that. Ebook.
We should give away like a lead magnet. We should give away something for people who join on board with us, people who join our community. So what I'll do is for giving them away, we should give them something which is more valuable to us, but we should give them away. It should be a win-win. We should give them ebook version of the Shaking Bag because it's no longer in print version, right?
No, yes, that's right. So how would I get an ebook? I don't understand.
Like, do you have a copy of that book on your email?
Are you talking about the manuscript of it?
Yeah, the manuscript of the Music in Derek's Heart,
No.
Shaking Bag,
No,
like a scanned copy or a digital copy.
I do not.
Okay, so that's okay.
I guess I could go. Where would I go to get a scan? I guess I would go to the print shop and get it scanned.
No, even if you have it, I mean, it'll be way too expensive.
I
Getting
know.
even after school, probably your publisher can send you a ebook version or e-copy of this after school. If you have written it, probably there should be a digital copy of that. You can check them, ask them if they can mail you the digital copy of after school, or if they can mail you the Shaking Bag. But it's optional. It's not mandatory now. It's just optional. So let's do this. So the first thing which you have to do for me, now as Dr. Gwen Levert, literacy specialist. Now this is something, okay, which I'll use.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
Hi, Laz.
My boys are home.
Oh, hi, guys.
We're watching Home Alone 2. Hello.
Hi, guys.
Did you say hi, Sammy? Love me?
I can't see. Who is that acting sad? Jake. Where's Sammy? Let me see Sammy. Sammy. Sammy.
He said yes.
I need to see your face.
Come over here. Say what? No, come on over here so she can see your face. Get over here.
Get over here. Let me see your face. And I've got to get off because I have Raj on the phone. Hi, baby love. Did you have a good time? Well, hold on to it. Did you have a good time at Grandma's? Okay.
He want to come home. Then Sammy said he wants to be both.
Oh. Okay. All right. All right. Well, when I get through talking to Raj, I'll call you. Okay, lovely. Okay.
Yeah, that's amazing, Sammy.
Could
So
you hear me talking? I thought I put you on mute. I'm sorry.
that's okay. That's okay. So the thing is, we can promote. We still doing shifting to digital, right?
Yeah, that's it. Uh-huh.
Okay. So let's do this. The first thing I wanted is okay, let's finish this.
Okay.
Um, first thing I wanted you to do is send me an official mail because this is going to be super exciting.
Okay.
So partnership or collaboration, collab,
Yep.
collab
BORATLON.
with Video Therapy Network. That's my phone here. Now
Okay.
I leave it to you because we got to do this so that partnership collab. Um,
So what am I saying? Oh.
I leave the rest to you.
No, I need you to tell me what are we saying on this?
Yeah, this is what. Now I leave the rest to you. Now, with respect to partnership or collaboration, for every dollar which we make, how much are you going to, as in, even if you make $1,000 or even if you make $10,000, let's go with your regular numbers. I leave it to you. That's something which we need to agree because so that we are fair, it will be a win-win. I'm again, you can be as good as in you can, though my charge is like $24 per hour, that's a flat fee. Um, flat fee, but you can tell how much you're willing to generate. As in, you can compose an email and drop me an email so that gives me a confirmation. Because the next
Okay.
step which I'm going to do will be getting our website, getting our services listed. So you can type anything which you wanted, but $24 per hour is my flat fee. But on the revenue generated, you can let's ask ChatGPT. Do we have the ChatGPT here?
The what now? Say that again. The what?
Yeah, let's
Oh,
let's
chat. Okay.
yeah, let's ask ChatGPT as draft an email for collaboration, partnership. Draft an email for collaboration or partnership with revenue sharing. Yeah. So this is like okay. So this is something which we will.
Well, send that. Can you send that to me?
Yeah, what we are going to do is we'll finish this. Now, this is like we will edit that part. So this is again the most important. So we will make it full screen. Now we will remove participant name because anyway dear Raj is there. Collaboration been impressed by. You can edit
Yeah,
it.
let me read this. Okay, yeah, let me read it because I have to have some time to read this.
We gotta edit this actually.
Okay, well, let me read it on my own and then I'll have a chance to, will we be able to talk tomorrow?
Yeah, that's fine. So what you can
Okay.
do is, this is like, yeah, this is something which you can edit it. It'll be in your draft. You know draft, right? The email draft. Do you know about email drafts? It'll be
Yes, yes, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
all
Mhm.
the draft would be in here. So if you
Okay,
go back to the draft, it'll be here.
okay, sounds good. Okay.
So
Now, do you have one of these with George? Have you done a collaboration with George?
No, George, we work through mutual understanding. I have this with Shara. I can send you the one which I have with Shara.
Yeah, let me see what you have with Shara.
Yeah, but again, okay, so let me bring that up. Let me forward that to you. But it's a non-disclosure agreement. So
Okay.
I'll bring that up on my screen if you.
Okay.
So let me.
So why don't you have this with George?
Because we work on mutual understanding, we work on. You can talk to George,
Okay.
but what he agrees, as in we work on the kind of work which I do with him virtually on the Zoom.
Okay.
Because with many of my clients, again, whom I work long term, let it be 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years, I would say that it's mandatory to have this because this will give us a smooth ride. So let me show you. Let me give up. Okay, so let me share my screen and show you the one which I have with Shara.
Well, I want while you're looking at that. So since we're not making anything yet, so
No,
when would this start?
No, because the next step which I'm going to make is going to create that.
It's going to create money?
Yeah, it's going to generate revenue.
Yeah, because I'm the only thing I don't want when I'm not generating revenue, then I have no money. Of course, when I'm generating revenue, I have money. So how do we put that? When the money is generated,
You can
we get
put that in the email.
okay. Yeah, because if there's no money generated, there's nothing in my account. I have this account. I've just made this account and there's nothing in it. But when
Yeah.
it starts generating, then I can pay. Otherwise, there's no money.
So what if, so my question is, if you generate $10,000 in that account, how much
Yes.
would be my percentage is what my question is.
All right. So if it's $24 per hour, how much is that?
Depends upon how many hours we are putting in. It depends upon how many hours I'm working on.
Well, that's kind of strange because I mean I'm trying to figure out how that would work because if it's one thing that we're working on and it generates $10,000,
So
how, because I mean the time that we've worked so far, I haven't kept up with the hours because I know we're not selling anything. So I guess we need to start keeping up with the hours on something that we feel that's going to generate money.
yeah, I have the hours as in because we are recording every conversation. I have the hours. So do you see the non-disclosure agreement which was there?
Yep.
So this is between Video Therapy Network and Raj Meesa, which is again. So this is something which I have with both the parties. So again, this is like a 4-page document. So the term, the disclaimer, and everything which is in there. So we'll work on a document like this. So there is the contractor, independent contractor argument. So these are the two things which we'll be working on. Only thing which we will discuss is how much am I getting paid for the work which I'm doing with you.
Mm-hmm.
So these are the two documents which I'll mail you.
Okay.
I mean, unless there is revenue for me, unless there is revenue sharing for the hours which I'm putting in, I should be getting paid. So with clients whom I don't make this, they don't last long, as in they give up in the middle with the process and all that. So the reason why I'm doing this with you is because we need to have that long-term relationship, be it 1 year or 2 years. We need to be
Mm-hmm.
celebrating the Christmas in 2024. We need to celebrating the Christmas in 2025 or 2030. And I know the abilities which I have in marketing myself with the kind of services which you have offered. So it doesn't happen as a one time. It needs to be consistent.
Yep.
To be consistent for entire year or entire 2 years, but I wouldn't be sitting on a call with you if I'm not getting paid. So
Oh, most definitely. I understand that. Most definitely. And I wouldn't expect you to do that. No, no,
yeah,
I would not want that to
even
happen.
George keeps saying that he doesn't want to take advantage of me
Yes.
because I'm on the other part of the world. But it's always a negotiation. When we get on a call, I ask him to pay me $2,000, or even if you just Google how much are we getting paid and all. If you can share your screen again, we can discuss about this.
Yeah, let's see how much you would be getting right now on
Yeah,
the times that we have. Okay.
yeah. If you could share your screen, we
Yeah.
will figure this out right away. As in, so I'll just request for remote control. So you can send this mail whenever you want. That's absolutely fine.
Send what?
No, this mail. I mean, I'll be working on the website. I'll be working on the rest of the social media content. After I get this email from you, um, that'll be again tomorrow or whenever you're comfortable. Uh, Please send me this email. Once I get this email, I'll finish the non-disclosure agreement. I'll finish the terms and conditions, like the one which is there. I'll send you the document, um, the contractor agreement. It's between you and me, as in Video Therapy Network, where my funds would be in there. So even if I go back to Google and ask how much content creation or videos and all, you can put it in your words. Uh, you can type it in Google. What is that you wanted to type in, Dr. G? Like content creation, how much it
Yeah. Yes.
in you're in Texas, or which city?
Texas. Dallas.
Okay. So this is like PR agency and all. If we scroll down, you'll find some questions. Okay. How much do people charge for content creation? So $50 to $100 per hour is charged.
Mm-hmm.
You can just Google this again with your daughter when she's available.
Okay.
How much is the content creation? So this uh, advanced creators can go up to $250 per hour.
Okay.
The good thing about working hourly is, again, depends upon how long the project is. Now, with respect to your content promotion and all that, we need a system. So niche depends upon different marketing areas. Content for a website. There you go. So the website again is web page content creation is $1,500 to $5,000. I know George spent $5,000, but
Oh God. Where am I gonna get that much money?
I'm not charging you $5,000. I'm not charging you $1,000. So
You're
he,
charging me
yeah,
$1,000?
yeah, probably I'll be happy if you pay me $1,000.
But I don't have to pay it right now. I can wait until we sell something. Is that right? Pro bono?
That is the best deal which I'm having with you, because there shouldn't be any differences between you and me. I mean, my ego shouldn't come in play saying, Dr. J isn't paying me and I don't want like to work. That's where, I mean, I don't want to go to a place where I feel that I'm not getting paid. That's what I wanted to confirm with you, as in, that's what I wanted to be fair with you. People
Mm-hmm.
charge, I mean, people expect anywhere between $500 to $2,000 monthly, depending upon the total number of hours I clock in. So I'm not asking for a monthly flat fee because we'll be working on the hourly basis. And I mean, I can go on and on, because uh, depends upon uh, the previous hours. Forget about the previous hours I spent. Because if we are consistent on the social media with podcasts, marketing ourselves through YouTube, with the kind of content which you are sending me, so it should be a collaboration where the base price should be there. Base price is, Raj, okay, this is what you get, because we are working on collaboration or partnership. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and with the amount of uh, video, I mean, with the content which we generate, these are the hourly costs.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay, I understand.
that'll be expensive for anybody out there who is starting. So just Google content creation, how much it costs with your daughter again.
Okay,
Figure it out. I mean, do your research. Let me
okay,
know. Once you're comfortable, uh, draft me an email. And once I get the email, I'll send you the non-disclosure agreement and the contractor agreement. After which
okay.
we'll proceed, because marketing it is something which we need to do consistently. We are not
Mm-hmm.
talking about advertisement charges, and this is where always people confuse. We are not advertising. We are not doing paid advertisement online. We are not pumping in money for the large giants. We are not putting in the money for Facebook or LinkedIn or YouTube. So we are not promoting anything. We are not doing paid ads. Yeah, please go ahead, Dr. G.
I'm gonna say, okay, so I just want to make sure, because like I said, right now in this account, there is nothing there, maybe about $20, okay? Maybe 100, maybe 100. In this account, this is my business account. So you're not expecting anything until we make a sale. Is that right?
Yeah, that is right.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Now
Okay.
the sale is, again, it can be anything. It can be the book, it can be the consulting call with you. That's where it can be anything in the business account. It could be a conversation.
That's exactly. Okay.
So my question is, again, if we make $10,000 or if we make $50,000, what would be my percentage? Is something
What
which,
percentage would you make from that? And you would prefer the $24 per hour. Is that right?
that's right. So the bonus or revenue sharing is something which you can bonus a percentage. This is something which you can mention. These are the two things which I wanted you to highlight. One is the $24 flat fee and
Mm-hmm.
bonus and revenue sharing. Um, if we get clarity on this, we will happily proceed. And the only reason I wanted this in writing is so that we don't have indifferences or we don't have any miscommunication, and we are good to work for. I mean, this will mostly for people who work online. This will be
Okay.
a main painkiller. So
Okay.
I mean,
Well,
for
okay. So I was going to tell you, I just thought about this. I have a girlfriend, and her friend was supposedly working on a website of mine. So before you start, let me check to see where she is, and if she hasn't done anything, and she can't have it within the next couple of weeks, I'm going to have her to stop. So I want to see, because she was supposed to be, because of another girlfriend of mine, working on a website, but that's been several months ago, like during the summer. So it's been about a year. And so I haven't seen anything. So let me check with her, and then I can tell you tomorrow if it's the website that I still need.
yeah, and the
Okay.
website which we will be working on, we can launch our website in less than a couple of minutes or a couple of hours. I can launch your website. That's the reason. This is my personal website. I did it all by myself.
Mhm.
I know when it comes to launching your website, we don't need a perfect website. We don't need hours and all. That's me. As a child, that was like 40 years ago, I would say. So
Okay.
we don't need uh, one of the best websites. It's, again, when I say $24 per hour, it's already on my website. And
Mm-hmm.
you connect with me directly on WhatsApp. If somebody clicks this, they come to my WhatsApp directly so that they can have direct communication. Now, this is what I wanted to show you. Even if, I mean, the level one, the mini course, the mini crash course, which we record for you, will be something like this. We will only talk about principles. Through Canva, we can launch your website, and I can do that for you. The reason I'm showing you is this, because this is what I will do for you as well. So we
Now,
will,
how much is that?
it will
How
not
much
cost,
would
It will not cost us anything. It'll only cost me the $24 per hour. Everything which
Okay.
I'm showing you will cost you a flat fee of $24. There's nothing, we're not going for any paid tools.
Okay. All right.
It doesn't matter what the domain says, because we know how to bring the attention of the parents or the educators or librarians, uh, because we can, I mean, for them the links doesn't matter. All they need is the subject knowledge and all that. So we will simplify things and we will put everything which is easy to understand them. So we'll just
Okay.
work on the principles. What are the principles of Dr. G in the level 1 course? We'll teach them only the strategies. So we will not give them the execution model. We'll tell them these are the strategies for from a literacy specialist, and we will work on the topics, or we'll ask them to do independent research. And I have that model. That model is again the same thing. So we will work on the concepts. The concept is again, it's all conceptual work, because this is the groundwork for further learning. So
Okay.
we will not go to the implementation mode or execution mode. The $199, if you make the $199 investment, that's the best, because I strongly believe that is the path to $1 million.
So,
You remember,
so what happens if we do all of this? I'm not trying to be negative, but I'm just saying, what happens if we don't have that many people to sign up for this?
I mean, if nobody signs up for this, you don't pay me.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
All
it's a, I mean, it's a low hanging fruit. It's a no-brainer deal.
Okay.
Only thing is, we once the mini level 1 with the concepts or with the strategies or with the basic simple easy steps is completed, we will ask them to go to level 2, which is again action oriented approach. Level 2 with Dr. G is people need to take, it'll be a group coaching where people come on a call with you, I'll help you and all that. Level 3 is the high ticket coaching or consulting program, where people will be on a one-on-one consultation with you. It'll be parents with you, like it'll be a 30-minute consultation, like the way you said, $2,000 a day, which you used to clock in as a
Mm-hmm.
speaker course and all. That's where the consulting or the coaching will come. That's like high ticket.
Mm-hmm.
But before high ticket, we need to do group coaching. But before group coaching, we should do a mini recorded course. And it's level 1 of whatever you are offering should be simple. It should be relevant. It should be problem solving. It should help them solve problems. It's not a random recording, but we will, in the mini course, we will make sure that we solve people problems. So that is
Okay.
I mean, this process or this system is a fail-proof model. The execution is something which we need to work, and we are working on. Every time you come on a Zoom, every time you get on a call with them, we are trying to monetize that.
Okay.
So the simple rule which I follow is nobody likes to be sold to, but everybody likes to buy.
Okay.
Nobody says, don't sell me, don't sell me. People go on and on. We are not selling anybody, but everybody would line up in the queue to buy from you. That's what I want to build, and it is possible. So we are we are going to build multiple streams of income. We are working on now. If you look at this website, you said your girlfriend or probably somebody who was trying to build the website for last 1 year. Now
Okay.
I can launch your website. Probably if you sit on the Zoom call in less than 1 hour, we can have everything up and running.
Okay. Well,
This
let
is
me talk to her and see where she is.
Yeah,
And
this is exactly what we are going to do. This is just my website which has been there, and you can you can you can show this to your daughter, and also I have RajMessa.teachable.com. Even if you see this, this is like, okay, you see this, right?
Yep.
Video Therapy Network. Now, if you look at this, there are, I mean, if I go back to 3 products, Um, this is like how to build communities. Now, this is exactly what I'm going to do with you. I'm working on monetizing your online voice, audio, video, and I'm helping you build the online community. So, um, so if these are the curriculum. Do you see this day 1, day 2, day 3?
Yep.
So if you can have a preview of this because I kept it open for anybody and everybody. So if you click on this, so what should be in the day 1, what should be in the day 2, what should be in the day 3? This is what you can show it to your.
No, I don't need to show it. I would just have to put in my literacy stuff instead of this. Is that right?
That's right. I mean, we are going to do day 1, day 2, and day 3 curriculum for
Okay.
you. We
Oh.
will launch your mini course or online course, and we will list it out.
Okay.
For people who can't afford the high ticket coaching, we'll tell them we have the mini course. Go ahead and watch it. It's like $47 or $97. At the same time, they'll say, I don't want a mini course. I want a conversation with you. Then we invite them to a group coaching with you, a weekly group coaching. So we'll dedicate one time of the week where we go live with the community, with the participants, and we educate them, we help them and all that. So people don't trust us unless we have the digital proof. Now, so everything which we have is through a digital proof. I have various offerings. I mean, I have, if people search me, I have everything. Now I come from a world of teaching children. This is the school where I taught and all, which we already spoke about. So video sales is something which I'm working on. And I know where my $1 million are. That's the reason I'm always getting on a call with you or speaking to you or talking to you. It's not that I mean, I can pick anybody out whom I want on LinkedIn. But the reason I'm going with you is because you have that experience. If you didn't have that experience, I wouldn't be working with you.
Oh, I know that.
So
That's very clear. I know that.
yeah, so take your time, take your time and finalize this draft email and shoot it to me, send it to me.
Okay.
Only thing is, only thing I would ask is for the hours which I put in, I should get paid. That's what I wanted.
Okay. So the hours that we've already done, you want to be paid for that?
No, that's all pro bono. That's a voluntary thing.
Oh, okay. You're talking about starting from today, anything you did, you
Starting
want
from
your
the
hours. Yeah, that's I agree with you totally. That's
yeah,
a given. That's
yeah,
not a problem.
yeah.
The
Starting
only
from
thing
the
that, yeah, starting from the moment I signed the paper, then that starts your hours.
yeah, an email
Okay,
communication.
that's not a problem.
Yeah, an email communication from you with
That's not a problem.
yeah, the percentage and revenue sharing. Please mention that, and we'll take
Mhm.
it forward because we need to do hundreds of podcast episodes. We need to do the rest of the videos. We need to have your website offerings. We need to build a community. The community can be 10 people or 5 people, but we need to build that community of groupie coaching. We need to go on a subscription model. Now, subscription model is like we will see how we can scale the community. First, we need to check if we are going to get 10 clients, 100 clients, or 500 clients
Yeah.
without paid advertisements.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
do you have any
That makes sense.
do you have any questions, Dr. Archie?
No, I don't. It makes total sense.
And
Like I said, the only thing that I'm skeptical of, and I've always been, is that these online things, but I keep hearing people, they really do this. And so this is my first time venturing off into something like this. Normally, I kind of do it on my own, but this is more advanced. And I know this is where I need to be. It's just that, yeah, that's the only thing.
everybody does it. And I tell you openly or frankly that people work with people only when there is money on the table. When you say, okay, you are ready, or when you agree to pay $2,000 or $5,000, or when you agree to pay $1,000, that's when people start working. But I work in a reverse engineering way. I work in a way where people establish trust with each other, with each other. And that's how I worked with George. That's how I worked with Shara Rafin. You spoke to her. And with any client whom I onboard for long term, I make sure that this is clear in writing so that there are no indifferences. There is no ego which keeps from both parties. I mean, I'm glad that you work with children because you can understand the mindset of kids or the learners or the parents. So
Yes.
thank you for your time. If you have any questions, feel free to ping me on WhatsApp.
Okay.
I'll wait to see this email from you whenever you're comfortable,
Okay.
and we'll start working from that.
Sounds good. Thank you so much. Have a
Thank
good
you.
evening.
You too.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Take care.